back, guys and girls, to Dad's Toy Garage. We're back on this car again. We call it Project Snake Charmer, and we got Puny Miata brakes. We're gonna put this stuff on this car so we don't have to 2-foot stop it anymore. So we got power stop stuff here. Let's get into this, and we'll show you how to put these parts onto Miata spindles.
We got our cheap wheel bearings. China made, cheapest thing I could find. If they fail on us, we can always replace them later with a better quality part, but at least they'll help us get our conversion.
we got a little guy helping us out today.
Yeah, he's a bit of a copycat. Anyways, yeah, we got the hubs, and then what do we have here? There's our brake stuff. The brake kit, we got a better quality brake kit, like a street and track.
I was kind of excited for that.
What do we got here? These are supposed to be, yeah, these are power stop brakes, which I don't know, haven't really dealt with them before. But
those are all the pads?
Yeah, this would be the full pad kit. These were stainless shims, so they're supposed to dissipate the heat better, apparently. Now what do we have here? Check out one of these rotors. Oh, both rotors.
Oh, more Rock Auto, and actually a cool one this time.
What's that one?
I like a hot rod Impala or something.
Oh, okay.
This is us seeing these parts both for the first time now, eh?
Yeah. So, I've always told people that drilled and slotted rotors are useless, and then here we go and buy them. Because most people don't actually race with them.
Oh, and they're directional.
Yeah, I guess these are directional, that's what that's for.
Huh.
We've got some calipers too.
That's the part that everybody's actually going to see, I guess,
yeah.
eh?
Sorry, my wrist's kind of weak, so.
Oh, that's why you wanted me to unbox it, hey?
Yeah.
So they put their tag in every. Oh, look at that! Don't they just look pretty good? That's the nicest looking part on our car.
Yeah. That's not bad for weight.
Okay.
I don't know.
Am I gonna drop it? Oh, wow.
They're not bad considering the size of them.
I was expecting 3 times that.
Yeah, so that's good. We really didn't know what we were getting for weight out of this kit, so
yeah,
that's good. The rotors are gonna weigh a lot, but kind of need big rotors to be able to dissipate the heat. So
at least it will stop every time, right?
Yeah, for sure. So, oh, it looks good. Now we've got some work to do. We've got to make a bracket. We'll have to first get the rotors fitting on the
hubs,
on the hubs.
Yeah.
And then once we have that, then we know where we need to put our calipers. And so we'll need like a little, I don't know, what would you call it, like a jumper bracket almost.
Yeah.
To go from the spindle to the caliper. So.
And you said we got to machine the spindles or something with the spacer, right?
Yeah, there's a spacer. So we've seen a few people do it online where they convert the Miata from a 4-volt to a 5-volt using I think this is a Ford Probe or Mazda RX-7 hub.
Yeah.
And you use that because it's the 5 on 114.3, but the inside's slightly different. So you use a bushing, and you maybe also have to machine the spindle down because the bearing is just overall a bit bigger. So yeah.
So if you guys remember way back, the way we got the Mustang bolt pattern to work is these spacers. Now we can finally say they're gone, and we're going to change it to the 5-bolt.
Don't see me in safety glasses often. Must have been a lot of grinding happening.
Yeah, safety squints didn't cut it or what?
Well, I didn't try today. What's that way? Just kidding. Use your safety gear. This is the bearing here, but it's the wrong size, like bore. So local machinist made these for us, and then I had gotten him the wrong length measurement because there's a little bit of a taper on our spindles, so I had to grind them down a little bit. That's not a problem because all this does is centers it on the shaft. It doesn't support it this way. The nut will still squish this against this. So now we're gonna go throw it on, torque the spindle nut, and should be good to go.
Perfecto. All right, guys, girls, here is it sitting on the Miata spindle, and it slides on real nice actually. You can see here where we've kind of smoothed it out a little bit just to get it to sit flush with the bearing. I'm just gonna throw this nut on there. That sounds good. Just a door.
Yeah.
Hey, so and it spins nice. Beauty.
We got these from Amazon special because the brake rotor was going to hit the tie rod. So this will give us enough spacing here to get that rotor out a little bit. These were supposed to be a 5 on 114.3, but somehow they were double drilled in the same spot and the seller wasn't responding to us, so we took a router and I just routed them out a little bit. This doesn't center the wheel at all, so we weren't too worried about doing that. But yeah, so they're just small spacers rather than those 2-inch ones we had before.
I'm pretty sure if you've watched for a while, you guys know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We don't like.
Yeah.
All right, we have got the brake rotors to fit with a lot of custom, and now Tony's rigging up some custom brackets to get the, what do you call that red piece, a bracket?
Yeah.
Brackets to fit to the bracket, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Can you give me a flashlight, please?
Yeah. Getting a beauty shot here.
Hey, just got the brakes on and bled. What did we do? There's a little bit of modification, getting these to sit right. Devin kind of made spacers here, centered it. We centered it with cone lug nuts on the holes so that the rotor was centered, and then we knew how thick these were supposed to be, so he kind of made his own hub-centric hub or whatever instead of using a spacer, because they didn't make spacers in this specific kind. Thought about getting a machinist to make it, but then we weren't sure how to keep that ring from sliding this way and that way. So this I think is just as good, because once, it's not like this has to hold any weight. It is there to center the rotor so you don't get a vibration or out around rotor. So yeah, and then they've got the brackets mounted. Yeah, there was a little bit of grinding away at the back to get them to fit, but it was fairly minor. And yeah, now I guess it's throw the wheels on. We also had to modify the way the hoses sit a little bit. They just so that they kind of clear as you're turning. So we
Yeah,
might have to adjust this a little bit yet, but it's kind of hitting here. But we might have to adjust it a little bit the way this angle is, just, or maybe make a bracket here or something. We'll see.
That's the only Miata part left, hey?
Pretty much, yeah. So, yeah, wheels on, and then I guess we can see how good the brakes are. I doubt we'll be happy with them, but we wanted to do this first before we did the power brakes, just in case, because these are a better braking compound too, so maybe they'll have a lot better bite. We'll find out. Maybe 3.
They fill those out nicely.
Do they? They still turn though. Yeah, they still.
There's no rubbing in there.
No, that's great.